get a notification that you went live.
I know. And then you're going to hear yourself in the background. Yeah, once everybody starts getting the notifications that I went live.
They'll pop on.
Thank you. Denise, one of my team members, did our bags for us. I forgot to tell people that. Hey, Veronica. It's a little informal start here. Hey, Bev. I'm just giving it a minute. I have people in the kitchen with me that are getting their goodies, getting ready to take back with them, because I have people that are starting to pack up and leave. Had 2 ladies leave already. Hey, Veronica, Pat, welcome you guys. Hey, Donna. Thank you, Pat, for sharing. Hi, Denise. Welcome. Just letting people come on while Heather and her sister Robin are getting all their goodies bagged up, ready to go. What's that?
Liquid collagen.
Oh. Oh.
You know that stuff.
Yeah.
Try anything.
So as y'all can see, I'm in the little kitchen area. I'm sitting on the well, I'm not sitting, I'm standing, but I'm in the island at the retreat in the kitchen, just because it's a nice flat surface, and there's still ladies that are in the craft studio. Hey, Jackie. So welcome, you guys. I've got a really minimal setup today. I'm actually here in the kitchen because there's 2 lights kind of right above me, and some of that natural light from outside these windows is right here. So I think we're good on light. Getting a notification on my phone. Somebody's in my driveway. Hey, Marianne. Hi, Oma. Welcome, you guys. No, go ahead. Just rip the Band-Aid. Yeah, feel free to take anything. If you want that chocolate cake, there's like chocolate cake.
I don't need it.
Yeah, whatever's left, whatever anybody doesn't want to take, then I'm going to end up dragging home and snacking on it later, next couple of days.
Feed the husband and the son.
Yeah, they're going to love that,
Yes.
that chocolate cake. That was good. Y'all, I will tell y'all that Gina, oh my gosh, Gina did a fabulous job with all our meals this weekend. I'm pretty sure we all gained about 5 to 8 pounds.
Yep.
And if we weren't diabetic, we're diabetic now with desserts.
She set the bar high.
She did. She did a great job. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you. We'll see you soon.
All right. So welcome, you guys. I'm at retreat this weekend, but I wanted to still be able to do a live for you. So it's gonna hopefully be quick, because I do checkout is 3 p.m. So I have ladies that are starting to pack up. A couple have already left. And I just want to let you know that if you ever have an opportunity to come to a weekend retreat with me, this is the place we're going to be, because you guys, it's so gorgeous. I know I went live temporary yesterday, but the springtime is beautiful out here. Things are blooming. All the creepy critters are out, you know, coming out of their nests. I'll have to post a picture when I get home this evening, but I literally had a red-tailed falcon come up to the window where I'm sitting in the craft room, and he was just hanging out in the window, just kind of looking at me. So I think I posted the picture, but there's a different picture that's got a better view of him. So, but it's gorgeous out here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And, but next year, I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add on a Thursday through Sunday, just because there was a group of ladies, a couple of ladies that could have spent the night Thursday. So if you're not already on my email list, or if you've not already attended one of my retreats, they will get first opportunity to sign up for the next one. And if there's any open spots, then I'll make it more public and open it up there. But the next one that we're looking at is going to be in October. And the weekend that I wanted to do it, I was looking last night, has already been booked by somebody else. So it's probably going to be like the second or third weekend, the weekend after Columbus Day weekend in October. So, but welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and I live in the San Antonio, Texas area. This is not the normal for me, but I am hosting a weekend retreat this weekend, but I still wanted to be able to come live from our beautiful Texas Hill Country. And so today I'm going to do 2 of the cards from the monthly online ordering special, and once I get the camera pointed down, you'll be able to see my website, the QR code, the host code for the month, and that just means that these are 2 of the cards that you're going to get for free when you place an order of $25 or more on my website, directly on my website. So I'll show you when I get the camera pointed down. Denise asks, would love to attend in October. You guys, if you haven't even been to Texas and you have an opportunity to come, definitely make it a weekend retreat. This place, like I said, it's clean, it's gorgeous. The ladies all loved it, and so I can tell you right now, they pretty much already said that they're gonna come back at the next one. So, but it's very limited. This particular facility is limited to 12 people, just because that's how many can stay overnight. So the sleeping arrangements, the way the bedrooms are designed, and how many beds are in each room, it's a limit of 12 people. But like I said, if you do have the opportunity to come to a weekend retreat, definitely take it, and we would love to have you. I'd love to have you. Most of the ladies that were in there were demonstrators. There was only, I think, 2 that weren't, no, 1 that wasn't. But we all had a great time. It's all about fun, fellowship, and they had a blast with their make and takes and their add-on classes, and then all of the fun in between. So, but I do want to thank you for joining me, and let me go ahead and get this started. The camera might move a little bit because I only have this one little setup instead of my normal setup. So let me see if I can get this flipped around. And then you're going to see the kitchen. You're going to see part of the kitchen there, and I'm going to start moving this camera and get it into place. And hopefully I can get it where you can see what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try. It might be a little awkward. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. I thought this would move a little looser. Maybe I should have brought the other one. Trying to get it to work. There's lots of, here we go. There's lots of little motions on this piece. And I'm sorry if you're getting a little sick there. Okay, I think I can get it done right here. I know it's kind of awkward. It's at an angle, but I don't want to mess with it too much because then I might end up, I'm trying to get it. Maybe I have to do that number. There we go. I'll just turn the paper. That seems to be a little easier. Let me move this chair behind me. Okay, so I'll just turn my paper with my camera. Even though it's crooked for me on this end, it's okay. So let's see if you can see that. Up here in the top left-hand corner is my website with this month's host code. I'm still moving some things here. Get that a little closer. So, and then, there we go. I just want to make sure we can see all this, and I can see this, and I can also see the comments as well. Hi, Corrine. Glad you could join. But let me just do this one announcement right here. When you do join my email list, you will get a free PDF tutorial. And then you're also going to get, if you don't already have a demonstrator that gives you a catalog and you need one of the new catalogs that goes live May 4th, which this is the cover of the new catalog. I can't show you anything on the inside, but if you need one of the new catalogs, when you join my email list, I will send you one of those. And right before I came to retreat, I received my boxes. I had ordered 3 boxes of catalogs, and so I can actually start mailing them out myself. But if you're a demonstrator and you still want to join my email list, you're always welcome to. But I do have a special different gift for you in lieu of a catalog, because I know you get your catalogs already. So, but that's this. You can go straight to this link. I'll put the link in the comments after the video, or you can scan that QR code. If you have a second device while you're watching, you can always scan that in. Okay? And then if you remember last week, we did these 2 cards using the soon-to-be retiring His Love stamp set. The stack stone background is continuing, and so is this designer series paper that was done in this second card is from the In Good Taste designer series paper. And I know you can't see this, but or maybe you can, I don't know. But this particular designer series paper I had embossed with the subtle embossing folder, so it's got a little texture to it. The subtle embossing folder is going to be retiring. Sadly, it is. So let me get this wheel so we can do the prize. And if you're wondering how you can get on the wheel, every single week when you like, comment, and share my videos, you get entered onto the wheel to win whatever prizes that I did, or whatever cards or projects that I did. If you share, you actually get 2 entries onto the wheel. So we're going to be giving away these cards right now. So let's get this out of the way. That's awesome, Veronica. You're going to love it. As you can see, it works really well with background stamps or designer series paper, depending on Donna Hall. Congratulations, Donna. One of Donna's likes or comments is what got her these cards. So, and Donna has won before. So, Donna, I have your mailing address. I will be sending you your 2 cards in the mail. So, congratulations. Let me write that down so that I don't forget. There we go. Let's put those aside. And then the monthly online ordering special is using, in your January to June 2021 mini catalog, if you have your current January to June mini catalog on page 58, the monthly online ordering special uses the Welcoming Window bundle. And I chose this bundle specifically because next month is Mother's Day, you guys. So you want to make sure that you have a good card to be able to send to your mom, your grandma, any of your tias, you know, anybody that needs a Happy Mother's Day card. And it's not these cards, so let me show you. This is actually the stamp set, and then it does have coordinating dies. So the things that I'm making with the cards today, these are all of the dies that go with it. Lots of different window options, but I'm going to be doing 2. And it is a photopolymer stamp set, which is nice. Okay. And then this is one of the cards. I keep getting these notifications at the top of my screen that someone's in my driveway. But this is one of the cards. And I'm going to turn it sideways. That way you can see that little shine. But this is some basic white. It's a basic white matte that's been embossed with that brick, that 3D brick embossing folder. So I wanted the front of this one to just be clean, And then also have a little window setting. And if you see that little shine, that's because I put a window sheet behind the window panes. And then when you open it up, you have your Mother's Day message with a stamp, with this little stamped bouquet of flowers on it. So we're going to be doing that one first. And I've gone ahead and let me get the supplies for that one. I've gone ahead and die cut everything out, just to kind of help speed things up, because I didn't have room over here to bring the embossing machine and do any die cutting. So let's get this. Let me get these open. I have to use my Stampin' Write marker because I think somebody's using the ink pad in the other room. But all we have is a basic white base. And then I went ahead and pre-scored this one. I didn't do the second one, so I'm just folding it at the score. And then burnishing that with my bone folder. So now we have our base. And then I have this 4 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white that's been embossed with that brick 3D embossing folder. We're going to put that down next. So let's get some seal on the back of this. Okay, and this is going to be a landscape card. So we're going to put this directly down. Make sure I get this centered from where I can see. It's kind of awkward for me because I'm standing back just a little bit. Okay, and so now we have, let me go ahead and do my stamping on the inside before I go put anything on the outside. So I'm going to open up my card and go ahead and stamp my Mother's Day message in Calypso Coral. Let me make sure that's inked up pretty good. And then, I'm not sure if this is straight or not because of the angle that I'm working in. And then I also have, let me bring this over so we can see how I'm going to put this one together here. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. But you have 2 different bouquets of flowers, and then we're going to be using both of them in this one, but for the inside of this one, we're going to use this. And let me show you how to ink it up using the end of your Stampin' Write marker. So if you don't have, let me grab that. If you don't have access to a stamp pad and you still want to be able to ink up your stamps, you just turn them over and get your brush tip and color over the end. Let me make sure. Ooh, that's really light. Let me go over it a couple of times. I'm just going to brush tip over my stamp, and hopefully there's enough ink. It's very light. What I'm using right now is soft seafoam, and soft seafoam is already light. So I'm just making sure that I'm going to get, I know you can't see it on there because like I said, soft seafoam is really, really light. But I'm just brushing over the image here, and then I'm going to try to get, there we go. Just give it some good pressure. That looks horrible, but I think it's just because of this. Let me go grab, I'm gonna go grab, no, I'll just keep it that way. And then what I'll do is end up giving away my sample cards instead, okay? But because there's 2 different bouquets of flowers in there, you also have 2 different little flowers that coordinate with each of the stamped bouquet images. And so for this one, it's the larger one that has a little bit more to it because it's one of the larger ones. So we're going to ink that up in Calypso Coral. And then I got to get a little close here so I can see exactly where I'm going. And because it's photopolymer, you essentially can line up where you're stamping onto there, so your flower, you know where your flowers are going to be. But this is kind of awkward because I'm at a weird angle right now. But that's the one that I just did, but this is what it would look like when you're able to get a little closer and stamp it a little easier. So yeah, so that's the inside. And then let's put together the outside, which is nothing but die cuts. We have this die cut here. And then we also have, I didn't bring my glue dots, which is okay, but we also have a piece of window sheet that I wanted to put behind this die cut. So let me see if I can get a little, just enough to tack this on, because this is going to be my sample. This is not the best one here. So let's get that on. We're going to put this piece of window sheet literally like right behind this. And then you're going to have a little bit that sticks up over the top, which is okay. This little bit right here at the top is going to stick up because I cut my piece of window sheet square. I'm just going to take my paper snips and cut those little edges off. And then now I have a window. Cute. Okay. And then let me go ahead and get a little adhesive on the back, top and bottom of this. If you have dimensionals, white dimensionals, that would be great to be able to use those. So let me get a little closer. And you know what I just did? No, it's on the right side. You have to pay attention because on this particular die, there's ridges on one side and then it's flat on the other. So I thought I had put it on the wrong side, but I didn't. Okay. So let me put this window down. And then I have I made two of these window, get that over here. I went ahead and stamped and die cut two of these window, what do they call those? Like shutters. I guess they're like shutters. And there's two different kinds of shutters in this particular stamp set, or this bundle. So I'm just going to pop this up with some dimensionals and put one on the left side of my window. And then we'll put the other one on the other side. That way your window is kind of laying flat and your shutters are popped up a little bit. There we go. And then same thing with this window ledge. I'm going to pop these up with some mini dimensionals. I'm going to put one in the middle too. There we go. And we're going to put this up underneath. Let me get a good grip on that. We're going to put this up underneath our window. Kind of just center that there. I'm doing this standing up, so that's probably not completely centered, but it's pretty close. And then let me check. I'm missing my bouquet. I have a little bouquet somewhere. Let me look at here. Well, these bouquets I have over here for the second card, so maybe I left my other little bouquet. Okay, well, so this one, we'll just pretend I put a bouquet of flowers there, because I already had one stamped and ready to go, so we'll just do this. There's card number one. With our little window, and then I put a bouquet on top of that window ledge, and then when you go to open it, you have your Happy Mother's Day message with a little stamped bouquet in there as well. So there you have it. There's card number one. This is, like you can see, a lot of it's already cut and embossed for you. So when you get your free kit, keep that in mind. All of these pieces that can be die cut are already going to be die cut. The only two pieces that would not be, which I can die cut if you're really, really lucky as far as stamping directly on it, but like these two window things would not be, because you have to stamp, and then this little flower bouquet would not, because you have to be able to stamp on those. But everything else would be cut and die cut for you when it comes to the card kit. Okay, so that was card number 1. And then we have this card right here, which I'm kind of sticking with the same colors because I didn't want to bring too many colors over here. But we have this Mother's Day card as well. There are other sentiments that are part of this stamp set, by the way. And then the inside is blank, but you can certainly decorate the inside. So let's put this one together. I'm going to put that right there. And we have our basic white mat. Fold that. This one wasn't scored. And use our bone folder. Oh, you know what? I'm still missing a piece. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, well on this card that I'm gonna make, it's missing the basic white mat. So we're gonna stamp directly on this soft sea foam, but in the card kit, you will get a basic white mat, okay? So, oops. But we're gonna stamp Happy Mother's Day again. And then we're going to stamp this down here in our bottom right-hand corner, just to make sure that we leave enough room for our window ledges with our flowers on it. Okay, so let's get some adhesive on the back of this. And then we're going to put this directly on our piece of basic white. So we're just going to have one mat for the one that I'm demonstrating. But like I said, the kit will have also this basic white mat as well. Okay, and then same thing, let's start building. Y'all should see me trying to reach. And I'm short, my arms are short, my legs are short, and I'm like standing back trying to look at the comments too, but that's not really working. Hey, Landa. So let's get this one down first. We're going to start kind of right here. And then I know, you guys, I did all of these. I can't even get this up. Oh my goodness, there we go. I'm trying to think what happened. I have two other little terracotta bowls that I die cut out, but I don't see them over here. I was trying to make sure that I was like plenty prepared, but I seem to be missing some pieces, and I know I die cut all these pieces out. There we go. Get some dimensionals on here. We may just put these other two directly sitting on, I don't know, we'll see. Let me get over here so I can get this one on. Let me double check my folder right here, because I just wanted to make sure it didn't fall out of my folder, which it looks like it did. But I'm going to go ahead and put as much as I can on this card together. But look at these die cuts. I don't know if y'all can see the detail on this particular window ledge, but there's like some wood grain. That's probably too close. There's some wood grain on those die cuts. It's really, really cute. I bet those other pieces fell and they're still on my desk. Because I saw a loose one, but I thought it's because I cut too many, and I don't think I did. I think those pieces are literally like still sitting over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these on, but I'm gonna put these on like a little higher, and then I'm gonna go back in there and put my little vase like right underneath it. Just so it's kind of sitting up high a little bit. I'm not too crazy about this because I had designed it with the base, a basic white base, but that clearly did not work. So that's all I'm going to do for that particular card, but we'll just pretend that it all came out like it's supposed to. Let's do that. Let's pretend that. And then this will be card number 2. So there is, let me bring the other one back. We have this one. And then next weekend, I'll be like really prepared to do the other 2 so that you can see the full kit at one time. But here are both of the cards for today. Yay. Thank you, Denise. And then don't forget, this one has that stamped image on in the inside. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Corrine. And then this will be the second card. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you, Jackie. I'll have to update the supply list later this evening. So if you're looking for a supply list, just hold on. Checkout time is 3, and I'll have to have time to get home and get everything put away and get the supply list ready for you guys. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoons. And thank you, Pat. And we will see you guys Wednesday night at 7 p.m. if you'd like to join me for the next 12 by 12 scrapbook page layout. All right? So you guys have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon, and we will see you Wednesday night. All right. Bye-bye, guys.